how's it going, guys? I'm Selected, and whoa, the fake glasses are back on. Who would have thunk it? It's because I'm reviewing again. So yes, as you all know, I have in the past reviewed a series called The Theory of Fear. The full film came out, and my very good friend, the director of the film, asked me to review it, which, you know, he asked me like a million years ago to review it, and I didn't. But I'm here now, and I've reviewed it, okay? I even said ages ago in an old video, I wouldn't review it as in it, as a whole thing, because it's like an hour long. So here's a clip of a time lapse of me sitting and reviewing it all in one. Boom! But anyway, during that hour and a bit long period, I made notes, okay? Like, I made a lot of notes, you know? Anyway, Theory of Fear Chapter 2. G. The film itself was very good. I do like the film. The film was interesting, and it was, you know, good to watch. I'm not even a fan of horror. I don't even like horror movies, but it was entertaining and I enjoyed it, you know? To say it was a low budget and not a lot of crew, and it was filmed on a phone, it was good shit. I sat and I watched all the way through it, and not once was I like, oh, I wish I was doing something else. It was entertaining, and it made me watch all the way through. Starting off with a compliment, because there is a few things, though most of it is just the generic stuff that I've talked about previously. The music doesn't fully fit certain scenes, like certain scenes where it's a lot more chill or a lot more relaxed. There's like, you know, in the background, and I'm like, bro, he's just talking. Calm down. But for the majority of the movie, the music worked really fucking well. The audio was off. The audio was off. It was off. It was just off. I don't know if you've noticed, but on certain scenes, the actors didn't project their voice in a way where people could hear them. So during certain scenes, I was like, yo, what the fuck you saying, my guy? Which sometimes led to confusion later in the story. Important information was missed because it was too far away from the microphone for me to be able to hear it. I even whacked that volume up, and there was too much background noise to the actual subject matter noise. Just wait, okay? I know I'm dissing on you, but there is good points. Also, I'm doing it this way because then you guys can go and watch the fucking movie for your damn self and make your own damn decision. Cheers, go watch it, it's a good film. There is parts where the actors look at the camera, which if that happens, just do a reshoot of the scene. You have very, very, very good establishing shots. There was a lot of them, which, you know, I may or may not disagree with or agree with, but, you know, they were good. The establishing shots were good, and I knew where the scene was taking place. So, bravo. Frames very important. Like, as you can see, I have headroom. Here to here, that is my headroom, okay? Then I have all this, but this is to make sure that I have arm movement, so people know that I can move my arms, and I'm still in shot. So there's a few shots where it's a bit off, or like, you know, someone's down here and there's all this extra room and nothing happens. And I'm like, what is going to happen in this extra room? Sometimes nothing happened, but there was one where something did happen, and I was like, yes, G, you did it right. Yes, in fact, that's my very next point. At 8:58, there is good use of extra space. Watch it again, and you'll know what I mean. Shots are too dark. Some of the shots are too dark. I'll just put it out there. Some of the shots are too dark. I know you don't have lights available, and I know you don't have all the necessary equipment, but some of the shots were too dark. So I'd say film slightly earlier in the day, because when it's completely dark out, and you're filming in the dark, and you don't have light, you can't see what the fuck's going on. Even if you have a camera that shoots in dark light, or, you know, almost no light, there still needs to be light. That's how cameras work. This is gonna sound completely out of nowhere, but there was one shot that genuinely made me, like, really fucking happy. I watched it and I was like, yo, that shot is so fucking good. Personally, because I really love long takes or long shots, but I personally really fucking love them. And holy fucking shit, did you do one, and did you do it right, and did you do it well, and it was at the right time, and it had the right meaning, and oh, it was just so good. There is a sound effect that's just uneasy on the ears. It's just not fun to listen to. I think it's like a ooh, but it's like ooh, you know, really fucking loud, so it's just not fun. There was certain parts in the script where I was like, okay. There was a lot of long story shorts. In the script, you said a lot of, so long story short, for me, I was just like, I'm hearing that phrase an awful lot. So even if it was just a different phrase, so instead of just so long story short, because there was just a lot of it. Like if you rewatch and you count how many long story shorts there is, there's quite a few. There's when the long take is this part right here, okay? You see it? You see it? Cool. At 36, look, we're skipping ahead now. We be skipping. At 36 minutes in, a leaf hits the camera. Your cameraman, I'm not sure who it was, should have noticed that the leaf hit the camera, you know, it went doosh, and because the microphone was on the camera, it sounds like this. Which is very, very unpleasant to the ears. You know, you're just chilling and then you hear doo, and you're like, yo, calm, you know, because it's very, very fucking loud. So I would have just cut, retake the shot, because it would take maybe a minute extra. I can't wrap my head around, other than the fact of fun, why there is a happy-go-lucky montage near the climax of the movie. Like, near the climax of the film, there is a happy-go-lucky montage of the two main characters who are running away from, you know, the bad guy, and who are trying to survive. There is a happy-go-lucky montage of them just frolicking about, which, it's fun to film and it's fun to put in there, but to me, story-wise, it didn't make sense. Maybe if it was filmed prior to all, like, the you know? If it was filmed before all of that, and it was like, oh, I don't know how to say this without doing spoilers. The spoiler warning. Oh, you're dead now? I'll show you all the good parts of being dead, instead of telling you all the bad parts that come with it, like demons and souls being trapped, you know? So if it was earlier, it would have made more sense to me, but since it was near the climax, I was like, why is it here? Why are they being all happy-go-lucky when it's, like, near death? And I wrote here on the very final thing that apparently at one point, there was, you know, too much music, so I couldn't hear the person talking. But apart from that, and apart from my dumb, stupid notes, it was a good movie. It was good, okay? All that. Sorry, the notes fell the wrong way. Stop! All my nitpicking aside, because I'm a nitpicky little bastard, and I thought I'd go into detail for you, G, just so you can, you know, take it all as constructive. None of this is criticism in any sense. I'm saying this right now. I enjoyed the film. I did not hate it. I did not dislike it. I enjoyed it, and it was good, and I like it, and it is entertaining to watch. The things that I just said were nitpicky. Do not let them get you down or make you not want to film again. They are just small things that my personal preferences are towards. Anyway, my final summary of the film. G. As I just said in the last clip, it is a good film. Do not take any of this as a diss or as a negative input. It is strictly just constructive criticism or constructive critiques. It is a good film. It is enjoyable to watch, and I enjoy it. You guys should all go out and give it a watch, okay? Even if you don't watch it all the way through, and even if you want to just skip to the parts that I was talking about and understand what I'm talking about, that's fine. But I would highly recommend watching it the entire way through, so even you guys can give constructive feedback. We all know producing media, like pre-production, production, and post-production, it's the most fun, but the media theory side is the part that changes your scenes and your films from, you know, entertaining and fun to watch to really fucking good. But, you know, if you took your time to study media theory, which I get is really fucking boring, because it really is boring. I think if you do that, it will overall improve the quality of your films. Apart from all, you know, my little critiques that are all basically the same thing that I've already said to you previously, such as, you know, cameras and lighting and blare and sound, you know, all the shit that can get sorted out over time, over practice. Apart from all that, it's a good fucking film, G. It's a good fucking film. Enjoy that you made that film, because it is good and it is entertaining and I like it. So good fucking job, okay? I've watched it all. And that is my review of Theory of Fear 2. Holy shit, I've been filming for way longer than this video is going to be. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm NamSelected. This has been, hopefully, my last fucking review. I don't do reviews. I'm not a review channel, okay? I'm not. I've just done loads over the recent times, okay? But I'm back. Welcome to the new year, motherfuckers. Bye!